What is up, my Lorcana goons? And welcome back to the Lorcana Goons channel. You're watching a Lorcana Goons live stream. Ideally, you're here live with us, and we're gonna crack open some boxes of Chinese and well, it's Chinese, first chapter and Rise of the Floodborn. So, sit back, relax, bless the pools, as they say, because we're gonna go ahead and crack some of these packs open. Let's see who's here. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? I almost contemplated doing this through Pixelborn just so that I can get some music in the background so it's not like boring or nothing. So bear with me here. Bear with me here. Hope you guys are entertained. But how's everybody doing today? Tomorrow is a holiday here in the States, so a lot of people are off this week. It's been pretty active in my area. A lot of fireworks going off and whatnot. Hope everybody's being safe this week and this weekend. Let me go ahead and share this link on Twitter before we start opening, before we start cracking some packs, shall we? Because I do want to let the people know that we're live on the air, as they say. Like, comment, subscribe wherever you guys are watching from before we start opening these packs up. Let's see. Twitter, there we go. All right, Twitter, hear me out. Bam. There we go. There we go, the three bears. How's it going? Ooh, we entered the raffle to buy Chinese booster box. I want a Chinese Mulan card. Incoming Elsa, Cindy, Enchanted. Yeah, Sammy and family. Any Chinese Mulan cards I pull from these boxes, they're yours. I got you guys. And I don't know when's the next time I can go to Collector's Lounge necessarily. Oh, this is big bright light getting in the way. I don't know when's the next time I can go to Collector's Lounge necessarily. But yeah, I'm definitely down to hook it up with with some of the pulls from here. And in general, actually, if you guys are in the Southern California community and there's any pulls you guys see from here you guys need, let me know. Let me know. Elsa, Cindy, Enchanted. Ooh, Dama, that would be so cool. I would love to see the foreign Enchanteds pulled, right? Hey, good luck on the polls. Thank you, Straight Twisted. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being in the chat. For being here. If you guys can, like, comment, subscribe, hit those buttons. It helps a lot. It helps a lot with the YouTubes and the algorithm or whatever. But yeah, the Three Bears family, please let me know what you guys need from these, and I'll be sure to either drop them off at Caesars. I can't go Saturdays, unfortunately, and I know you guys aren't necessarily there on Thursdays. However, I can leave them with my cousin too. So thank you, Mr. Kevin. Sammy, yeah, of course, I got you guys. So let's see some Mulan cards that we can pull from Rise of the Floodborn for the most part. And there's a couple Mulan cards, I think, in the first set, if I'm not mistaken. But what are the Mulan cards in the second set that we'd be looking for? Maybe you want to find the Rush Mulan. That's a good one. Maybe a Japanese case had no Enchanted. Oof, that's rough, Kevin. That's rough, Kevin Alaya. If you guys didn't know, you can actually get first chapter and Rise of the Floodborn booster boxes, both English, Japanese, and Chinese, on the Ravensburger.us website. It's kind of like it's a raffle kind of thing. So you have to enter, and there's no guarantee you're gonna be able to buy them. But if you're picked, be sure to check off your email so you can buy them at the nice prices, the nice MSRP prices. And it's crazy because like normally to get foreign Lorcana, you had to go through like somebody who had access to like a foreign distributor, but these are coming straight through from Ravensburger US North America. So they're already in the States. They're gonna be shipped right to you. So yes, I'm gonna put the link. Oh, I need to put the link in the description for that. Down in. I'm gonna put the link in the description for that. Actually, give me 1 second, guys, before I get these opened. I'm gonna put it right here. Give me 1 second. So Ravensburger.us is that link. Sure, we'll go ahead and do that there. And I do believe it's there's like a queue you can enter there, which is cool. Yeah, it's right on the website. Like it's the very first thing on the website. I'll actually bring up the website right now. That way you guys can just see it. Let me go ahead and bring up the website real quick. There we go. So this is what the website looks like right now. It's literally right there. Like, don't miss Disney Lorcana TCG. You can go ahead and enter that raffle to try and get some first chapter. You can also enter to get English first chapter too. Very important. So it's not just the Japanese and the Chinese that you can acquire through there. You can actually just get your boxes of first chapter. And since a lot of us come from the Market Watch too, 1 sec, to get your boxes. Yeah, so link in the description below, guys. Ravensburger.us. Pretty simple, pretty simple. But yeah, there is a it's a conspiracy theory time. It's my theory that we're not going to be getting many first chapter products anytime soon anymore, right? Where rotation's happening soon, set 9, that's when stuff's getting rotated out. We're going to be looking at new cards coming out. Cards are getting reprinted. So if you guys had seen the website before, actually, let's see if it says it right here. If you guys look at the website, it literally says almost. Yes, I accepted the cookies already, pig. Why that? Okay, so this is how you do it. You enter a launch, and you have to basically enter your email, and it's all a raffle, right? So apply for all of them so you can try and get some products for your collection. If you guys are sealed collectors like me, I like having some sealed product. Read this. Don't miss this opportunity to add these early sets of Disney Lorcana to your collection before they disappear, guys. Now, if you guys don't remember, Ravensburger and Disney Lorcana did say they would announce when the first chapter stops being reprinted. These products will not be back once the sale has ended Monday, July 7th. So this is the last time you're going to be able to shop for the first chapter. Oh, look, Inklands is here too. Wow. There's some other products here. So, but I would say, first chapter, Rise of the Photoborn is probably what you want to prioritize as like a collector or something. So, getting a little into the real market watch hours over here. You could really only buy the first chapter starters through this thing, but if you want to get the booster boxes, you enter this raffle. They have some first chapter ones too, if I'm not mistaken. English. Right now, it's looking like there's only Japanese and English right here. Yep. English first chapter booster box, and enter that, John. I'm telling you guys, it's probably worth it. It's probably worth it. And if you guys have sealed product of the first chapter, then maybe it's worth just keeping sealed. You never know. You never know. What are the chances you pull another North American DLC out of one of those packs? Oh my goodness, the chances are, I have a higher chance of pulling a new iconic rare out of these packs. I think we have a higher chance of pulling the Stitch Rockstar Set Champs promo. Imagine they accidentally printed it in here and we got that. We have a higher chance of pulling that. We have a higher chance of pulling a One Piece card out of this Chinese Lorcana card from a different game, right? We're gonna pull the God Pack. We're gonna pull the God Pack. Japanese and English look super identical, but the quality control seems a bit better on the foil for Japanese. Chinese is likely the same. I did not know that. Let's go ahead and open up which one should we open up first, chat? Rise of the Photoborn, first chapter or Rise of the Floodborn? Which one are we opening up first? All right, you guys pick. Let me get some, one for first chapter, 2 for Floodborn. Let's get some 1s and 2s in the chat, shall we? In the meantime, I'm gonna drink some water. I hope you guys are having a good day. Sorry, you had to. No, understandable. Straight twisted. If you guys watched the Lorecast earlier today, shout out Rochelle and other dudes whose name I forget. I think his name is Gary. Shout them out. I think they're awesome. They tried their best to answer the questions they could, but it doesn't look like we're getting any more events anytime soon. I'm surprised they acknowledge the online client. They obviously are aware that it's something we want. Let's see in the chat, guys. What do we want? Do we want a Rise of the Photoborn or first chapter? What's going on? What's going on, guys? I need someone to suggest it. I just need one person in the chat. One person in the chat. Rise of the Floodborn. Which one has the Enchanted? You know what? I'm going to flip a coin. Since you guys aren't answering, I'm going to flip a coin. We'll pick number 1. Number 1, right? And this will be heads. This will be tails. So, let's see. And let's go. Tails. Oh, I didn't even say which one was which one was first chapter and which one was Floodborn. We'll make Tails the Floodborn since I did it in that order, respectfully. Okay. Let's go ahead and start opening the Floodborn first, shall we? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Oh, sorry about the latency. I just realized, yeah, there's gonna be a delay. There's a little delay in the stream. Not sure why there shouldn't be a delay. No reason for there to be a delay, but sorry about that one, guys. I went ahead and opened the Floodborn anyways. Too bad. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see what we pull, guys. All right. Chinese first chapter. I think the thing with the latency, ooh, okay, so there's not that many packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you get 10 packs. 10 packs per box. It's not the same as like the Americas, or North America, the English where you get the 24 packs. But let's start off with the Floodborn pack, shall we? Let's see what we get. Summertime box openings. This is the first time I've opened up Chinese Lorcana because I have opened up Japanese before though, but this is the first time I opened up the Chinese Lorcana. Okay, so we have a. Who is this? Who is this? Bam. Is it focusing? You can see that. You can see that. We have Grumpy. We have a. Oh, what was this character's name again? Ooh, I forgot what this character's name is in English. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Ooh, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, we got the Winnie the Pooh to match. We got the Winnie the Pooh to match our mat. Heck yeah, look at that. Chinese Winnie the Pooh to match our Winnie the Pooh playmat. Love to see that. Love to see that. Okay, so we got a Winnie the Pooh. We have Tiana's friend, and then or Tiana's dad. Is that who it is? Boons, 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 Boons. Enchantress. It's Enchantress. Yes, thank you. Straight Twisted. Enchantress. Yeah, some of these. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm about to test my Disney knowledge right now as we open these up because it's gonna be a little bit harder. To actually open these up. It's gonna be a little bit harder to name every character. Sorry, let me move this around. I'm gonna make my screen a little bigger. This one, that way you guys can also see it from this side. There we go. There we go. There we go. Bam, Boons. I love me a Boons, guys. I love me a Boons. I was actually playing Boons in Ruby Amethyst during set 2. Oh, I think I turned the autofocus off on the camera. Yeah, I was actually playing Ruby Am during and Boons and Ruby Am in set 2 in the beginning. That was awesome. Those were the days. Those. Ooh, what is this card's name? I know what the effect does. It gives your character Challenger +2 and evasive this turn or something like that. I forget what it's called, but it's an action. Ooh, Nick Wild, Nicky Dubs. We got our homie Nicky Dubs. This card, grab Popsicle from your discard pile. I know what this card does. On play, by the way. On play. This card's actually pretty good. This card's actually pretty good. Uncommon, Pinocchio. Floodborn Pinocchio. This card, I'm testing my knowledge now. This card, Shift 3. On play, you can return a character with 3 costs or less to the opponent's hand. Yep, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Ooh, the most diabolical scheme, the greatest diabolical scheme there ever was, something like that. Is that what it's called? You sing it. It's a song, 3 cost, and you can banish one of your villains to banish another character on the board. All right. Let's say we have a rare next up for our Chinese. Ooh, we got Sleepy's Flute. Classic card. Classic card from Rise of the Floodborn. Classic Rise of the Floodborn card right here. Sleepy's Flute. This card gives you a lore every time you sing a song or play a song. Anytime you play a song, you can exert it and you get 1 lore. Ooh, legendary Beast Relentless. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. A legendary right here. Beast Relentless. Very nice. Very nice to see. One sec. Autofocus. Autofocus. There we go. Look at that. Look at that Beast Relentless, guys. Love to see it. Love to see it. I need a nicer camera for my webcam because it's not doing it justice. And then we have a foil squirrel. Foil Merlin squirrel with our Chinese Beast Relentless. Shout out Peter. Shout out Peter from the booth. He's been looking for a Beast Relentless. I feel bad because now I actually have them. By the way, cardstock on the Chinese Lorcana, pretty good, better than in my opinion than the ones in the States. I'm not like a very big fan of like. I mean, I like the card quality regardless. Like I think it's fine. I don't mind it, but I just love like the sturdy card quality from other games. And I feel like the hopefully the iconic rares have a little bit more of a sturdy card quality. We're gonna put the Sleepy's Flute in a sleeve as well, guys. We're gonna put the Sleepy's Flute in a sleeve as well. Bulk cards will go here next to my coffee that I haven't been drinking because I got it in the morning and you know it's been chilling there. Okay, let's see. Hope you guys are doing good. Next pack. Bam. Ooh. All right. We have a Piglet, the vanilla Piglet. Not bad. Ooh, what was this person's name? This isn't Helga. This is like one of the queens. This is like one of the queens from the Raya movie. I know that. I don't remember her name though. Oh, Fairy Godmother. This is the character that I believe it's when you play her, if you have, or when you play a Cinderella, or when you play her while you have a Cinderella, you exit an opposing character. Is that the right card? Corella Deville, again evasive on your turn. Ooh, the Rush Mulan. There you go. 3-bear Sammy. Sammy, your first Mulan card. I got you, bro. Put this to the side. I'm gonna put this in a sleeve for Sammy. Steel Broom. You got a Steel Broom right there, bro, you know. But I'll put this in a sleeve just for Sammy. Look at that. Bam. Chinese Mulan. All right. A 4-cost uninkable that has a rush. Love to see that. This is going straight to Sammy. And then we have let's see. Steel Broom. We have a Li Shang, right? Donald Duck, the Floodborn Donald Duck that'll let us draw some cards. A Rapunzel, a Floodborn Rapunzel. Not bad, not bad. Floodborn Rapunzel. And then we have a rare. Ooh, we have a rare Shere Khan right there. There we go, rare Shere Khan. It's been a minute since we've seen that card. Super rare. A Mickey Mouse. This is the... I forget the actual sub name for this Mickey Mouse, but when you quest with him, the next character you play costs 3 less, if I'm not mistaken. Not mistaken, not mistaken. What's good, goons? Pull that Cindy Enchanted. Oh, Dad Kana, I'm hoping for the Cindy Enchanted. Let's go. Rare and another rare Shere Khan. This one foil though. This one foil though. Yeah. This foil feels a lot like the Japanese foils that I've had before. It feels not as sturdy as those. I feel like you can kind of like really feel it through the card on the Japanese foil. So but cardstock still in general, even for the non-foils, still a little bit better or a little bit more sturdy, a little thicker than the English versions. The English versions are very thin. They're very, very thin. These for sure feel a little bit more thick. Thick with 2 C's, right? Oh, the Li Shang. Li Shang's from Mulan. It's another card for Sammy, right? Right? Let's see who else is. Oops, who else is from Mulan? Anybody else that I missed from Mulan? Forgot that Li Shang is from Mulan. Nope, nope. Is this? This is Raya. That's a Raya card. Okay, no other Mulan cards, but Li Shang, also going in the Sammy pulls, in the Sammy pulls. Dad Kana, what's good? What's good? How are you guys doing? Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for watching from Twitch. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being here. And we got a foil. We'll put the foil over here. Nothing crazy. Let's find the Enchanted. It doesn't have to be it's Cindy Enchanted. It could be any Enchanted. I really like the Floodborn Enchanted. They're really cool. I think Inklands was what's a good Inklands Enchanted? I think Inklands is okay. There's too many locations Enchanted in Inklands, so it wasn't my favorite personally. The Ursula's Return was decent. It's just too shadowy. We have a Snow White. We have a Gaston. A Elsa. This is the Elsa with Challenger, if I'm not mistaken. We have Basil. Sapphire Basil with support. This is Fidget. Fidget, yep. 3 cost evasive, 3 strength, 2 willpower. This was an out to Minnie Mouse Surfer at the time. Very interesting. Ooh, not Fire the Cannons. This card is called... Ooh, what is this card called? It's like Fireworks. No, it's not Fireworks. It's what is this card called? Don't tell me. What's up, bro? Good luck pulling, getting ready for the Dodger Stadium. Pick up that Monkey D. Luffy. Hey, I'm gonna be there too, Lucky. I'm actually gonna be there too. I'm gonna go later. Who can tell me the name of this card? Who can tell me the name of this card? Nothing, but don't look it up. Nothing much, brother. Just trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to pull one of these DLCs. Oh, I know, me too. I am super excited to try and get a ticket and attend a DLC. Last Cannon? Is that what this card's called? Is it called Last Cannons? What is it called? No, that's Last Cannon. Ah, Last Cannon. Okay. Last Cannon. Nice. Okay. Uncommon, Slingshot or something. I just know you banish an item, deal 5 damage. I forget what it's called. Uncommon, Yzma. Uncommon Yzma right there. And now we have a Sword of something, Sword of Truth. This is a hard one. I forget what this one does. You pay 2 ink and then one of your characters gains +1 strength. I had to read that one. I had to straight up read that one. We have a rare Madam Mim Shift. Madam Mim Shift Flutterborn character. Can we get a rabbit maybe? Can we get a foil rabbit? A foil Mim or Merlin package cards I will add to my deck. Last Kevin. Yep, that's right, Kevin. All right, rare. A rare prince. A rare 4-cost prince. 3/3. That quest for 3 over here. Very interesting. And let's see what else we got. Common Donald. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Vanilla Donald. 6/5. 5 cost. And Last Cannon is a Mulan card. So there you go. More Mulan cards. More Mulan cards for the Sammy card pool. You know, I'm gonna put them all in this sleeve actually. The Sammy card pool cards will go in this sleeve. Last Cannon, yes. Yes, Last Cannon, another Mulan card. So far we got 3, Sammy. So far we got 3. Let's see what else. What else is in here that's Mulan? I can't believe we're barely getting an Enchanted Mulan, by the way. Took a while. It took a long time to get that Enchanted Mulan. We're getting that in Fabled. And as our DLC promo. I think that's why I really want more DLCs. The pricing looks amazing. The pricing looks so fun, dude. Like, even the 5 wins for the Mulan promo, that's cool. Donald Duck, Jiminy Cricket. Remember when Zach Bivens was playing Jiminy Cricket at the DLC and he made day 2? Ooh, that was a crazy weekend. That was such a crazy weekend. We have Rabbit. We have... Ooh, I forgot what this card's called. Forgot what this card's called. Radigan's something. We have a Tiana vanilla. We have a Cogsworth. This is the one that gives your characters with reckless gain lore. Someone did it at the Grand P too with the same list. Oh no way! Yeah, those are some fun times. Hey hey, Amethyst. Hey hey. We have the Queen with Rush. Very nice, very nice. A rare Tuk Tuk. Rare Tuk Tuk. This card was always weird to me. A 4-cost uninkable 4/5 with reckless. Why did they make this? A 4/4, a 4-cost inkable vanilla with 4/5 is more than fair. Why would they give this guy reckless just to make him bad? Thought he had rush at first. That would have been broken. No idea why no Moana enchanted. He had so many chances with Moana 2 releases. Well, I know, right? Moana's like a fan favorite princess too. Ooh, another legendary. Another legendary, guys. And it's not the foil. It's not legendary foil. It's a regular legendary. But, dude, justice for Moana. Justice for Moana. I feel like a lot of people like Moana too. My niece loves Moana. We need Moana enchanted, fam. All right. Yuck, yuck. Yeah, definitely yuck, yuck. Okay, so what's the best like legendary we can pull? It's probably Beast, Tragic Hero. But realistically, what do I want? What do I want to pull out of this? Hmm. Beast would be cool. Tragic Hero. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see it. Wham! It's an Alice. I dropped that card. I accidentally dropped the card. I pulled it too hard. I pulled the yuck. I dropped the yuck yuck. Okay, cool. We got an Alice. A Alice. This card never really saw some meta play, but it's a kind of like a princess. I like Alice in Wonderland. Any common. Um. Gumbo pot. Ah, yeah. See, you guys thought I wasn't gonna get that one. Common gumbo pot. Belle and Alice are good. Ooh, the Belle's good. The Belle would have been nice. The Emerald Belle. That would have been good. Alice we'll put over here. We will respect Alice. Put her in a sleeve. I wonder if there's a way to make an Alice deck good yet. I like this theory where you can put Alice in the cove, and then you can kind of like do some shenanigans there because you give her strength as like support to all the characters, and if she's in the cove, right, she has like a pretty hefty strength. Rapunzel just got her enchanted in Jafar. Oh, I know. Yeah, it took a while for the Rapunzel enchanted. So Moana gotta get in line. Yeah, yes, yes, I agree. I agree. There's some other princesses who I feel like have been left out, but do we really need like 3 different Cinderella enchanted style cards? You know, we have the Stout Hearted, which came in D23 and is a DLC promo. We have the Cinderella Melody Weaver, and then you have Cinderella Ballroom Sensation. And do we really need all those? Do we really need that many Stitch enchanteds too? You know, why can't we give some of these underdog princesses some love? We got Snow White. Snow White had multiple enchanteds too. They love the classic princesses. Belle has at least one. Let's see. We have Panic. We have Llama Cusco. I like this. I want to play this in my Ruby M deck if I'm gonna have one that's Chinese. That's really cool. We have Cruella de Vil with Evasive. Lady Tremaine lose 1 lore. Jafar with gains evasive on your turn. Shift Cruella de Vil has support. We sure didn't need the shoe. Definitely did not need the shoe, right? Snake. We definitely didn't need the what's it called? The Devil's Eye Diamond either. We have Snake. I guess like I kind of understand the idea of making like not so favorable enchantments because you want to make like when you pull the Cindy enchant, like, oh, that's so cool, right? Or like, but at the same time, like if they're gonna do that, if they're gonna make us like enchanted shoes and enchanted swords and enchanted houses, like can we get like better hit rates for the enchanters, please? That'd be really cool. Sword of Shan Yu got enchanted before Mulan. Lamel. I know, right? That's actually insane. Items from these movies get enchanted first. Snake. A Chinese Mim Snake. Chinese Snake. This is gonna go straight in my Amethyst Steel deck. Queen, Shift Queen. A rare Cobra Bubbles. Heck yeah, and a super rare, Grandpappy. There was a point in time where I was trying to make Grandpappy OTK work as a deck. Ruby Sapphire, Grandpappy OTK, that was the move. That was the move in set 2. You guys just weren't, there was no DLCs yet. If there's DLCs, somebody would have topped it or won a DLC with Grandpappy OTK in set 2. And we have an Emerald Arthur, a 4-cost inkable 4/3 that is a 2 Lord Quester. Not too shabby, right there. There are more sets come out. Princess Steam deck will get stronger like Amethyst Steel Song says Lucky. I think the Princess Steam deck would be really cool to be like a meta deck. Slow drip for Princess Enchanteds. Princess Enchanteds. They slow roll those for sure. Sorry. I need some water. Cusco too. Cusco's a good one. Put these to the side for my fun decks. For Infinity format, yeah, some of these cards we're gonna be able to use for Infinity format, which is gonna be cool. Gumbo Pot was goaded. Yeah, you were doing the healing too in blue red. Yeah, with the Grandpappy. Gumbo Pot, Popsicles, just naturally able to get you there. That was really fun. 100% better hit rates. Items should be easier to pull, TBH. Oh yeah, definitely. You should be able to pull the items and chances a lot easier. Painting the Roses red, Hypnotize. The song that gives your character challenger Chinese Popsicle. Love to see that. That's pretty awesome. Raya Chinese. We have Prince Naveen, if I'm not mistaken. The mouse armor, give your character resist. What's up, goons? Hey, what's up, Booster Bijou? Good to see you in here. Good to see you. Hope you guys are having a good week, a safe holiday week if you're in the States. We have a Doc, Amber Doc, a rare Kronk, and then we have a super rare Cheshire Cat. Love to see it. This card I thought was going to be like meta played, but it's not, unfortunately. A Floodborn that didn't see a lot of play, 8 cost, pretty high. And a rare foil. Ooh, World's Greatest Criminal Mind. This is really cool. This is nice. And yeah, I like the Chinese foils because even though it's still technically a cold foil, like only the picture is foil, the rarity symbol is also foil, and I don't think that's how it was for the original first chapter ones. But pretty nice, pretty nice. They feel good. This is a good card. This is a nice card. I'm gonna be able to play this in my Amber Steel deck if Maui Shark becomes very, very popular still, or remains very popular, and even in this Infinity format, man, Criminal Mind's probably gonna be good. I think for Infinity format, like it's gonna be hard to not play like Flaversham, and Fortisphere because they're banned, and I wanna take advantage of them. 100% better. Oh, what's up, goons? What's up? Okay, so we have Sneezy, we have Ray Filet, a 5 cost inkable that can quest for 3. That's kind of wild. Questing for 3 must be nice. Merlin Squirrel, unfortunately can't put that in my package. Minnie Mouse, the Scooter Zipper. Ooh, Benja was the man, dude. This is kind of like a farewell for me also. Like I'm looking at all these cards, I'm getting kind of nostalgic, guys. What the heck? I remember playing and bouncing Benja, dude. There was this one time where I tried to make Ruby Sapphire work, right? Like in the beginning of like the set 2 format, and I took it to a locals, and there was this guy who was brand new to Lorcana. He's like, "This is my first tournament, my first time playing. I just bought 2 Amethyst Steel starter decks." And he cooked me because he played Benja on turn 3. He outed my Fishbone Quill. And then he's like, "Can I do this?" And he goes, "Quest with Benja, play Snake, bounce my Benja, play Benja, pop your other Popsicle." And I was like, "I have no items for Flaversham." And I was like, "Yeah, you can definitely do that, bro." He cooked me with a starter deck. And I was like, oh my goodness, that was hilarious. We have Pain. Then we have a Snow White. This character's from Raya. Forget her name. Card gets resist. I forget her name. It's a funny name. I forget her name. And a super rare. Ooh, Peter Pan Shadow. Zach Stone. I'm gonna put this in the Blurple deck so we can try it out today. Peter Pan Shadow. And then an uncommon Gaston foil. The Singer 5. I thought they said during Worlds that Haram was unbanned for Infinity. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So for Infinity, Flaversham's unbanned, right? So I feel like it's gonna be kind of hard to just to not play a deck with Flaversham. Like I feel like every deck is gonna be a Flaversham deck in an Infinity format, right? Because it's the only banned. It's pretty much that in Fortisphere. It's pretty much one of the only banned cards in Lorcana. So like, why not take advantage of it while you can, right? So I expect Infinity format to just be like infinite blue steel and blue and like Sapphire Ruby and Sapphire Steel. And since there's not going to be many formats, like for Infinity, sorry, it's not going to be that many tournaments for Infinity format. You're going to be able to do this like kind of strategy that Zansayed did with the Oswald deck when set 7 first came out, where you kind of pretty much make a deck where you tell yourself no one's going to prepare for Oswald, so no one's going to be playing like Fire the Cannons and things like that in their deck, and you kind of take advantage of that meta. So I think you can kind of do that since it's only going to be like one event. You can get away with like some cheesy plays. Zach Stone, how you doing? Zach Stone, how you doing? In the chat. Yeah, dude, I'm going to replace your foil with one non-foil but Chinese Peter Pan Shadow. We have a 1-cost Jasmine. Oh, another Mulan for Sammy. Oh, and back-to-back Mulan cards. Fire the Cannons and Mulan, both for Sammy. Let's go. Fang Crossbow. Where's Fang Crossbow from? Is that from Raya the Last Dragon? I think it's from Raya the Last Dragon. We have the contract. I forgot what it's called. Signed contract. This card's actually not bad. I remember people were playing it. 5 cost card soldiers. A rare Flynn Ridems. Rare Flynn Ridems. Ooh, I remember the days of like early Emerald Steel discard. This card was dominant. Super rare Arthur. Oh, wow, dude. Blast from the past. Ooh, Arthur. Shout out Arthur. Won me so many games. You know, you got me to the top in so many tournaments. So fun. So awesome. So awesome. Heck yeah, Arthur right here. It lets you gain extra lore by bouncing one of your characters in a common foil. Ooh, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. All right, let's see what else. 2 more packs. 2 more packs. Thanks, Zach. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed, Zach Stone. Yeah, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, follow us on social media too. It's under Lorcana Goons. We're gonna be uploading some weekend content, social media content, because the Ravensburger hooked us up with some products, and Zach Stone's gonna help us with some skits. So, if you want to see more Lorcana Goons, find us on social media, guys. Ooh, we got Chip the Teacup. That Flynn Rider, legit good in heavy discard deck. It's probably still good, you know. I think the new Flynn Rider is a little bit better at this point because he's a 3 cost or a 4 cost, but he has the potential to do multiple things. You either gain 5 lore off him after he's exerted, or you make your opponent discard a card. So I like the versatility there. Baloo, this beast, I forget what he was called, but on play, deal 1 damage. The Prince with resist, this card was pretty good. I liked it a lot. Fox kind of killed it though. That was like the biggest issue. Bounce, yes, a 2-cost uninkable bounce. 0 to hero, 2-cost uninkable song. We have a rare, Christopher Robin, rare Christopher Robin. There we go, rare Christopher Robin, and a rare Maurice's Workshop. Hey, this card's seeing some meta play right now. Heck yeah. And then an uncommon, I forget what this card's called again, like Slingshot or something. Banish an item. This card, man, seeing play at the World Tournament. Love to see that. Love to see that. It took a while for Maurice's Workshop to pop off, you know? This card was slept on for a while. And I say that because I had collected a bunch of foils back in like set 2 thinking it was going to be that good, and it didn't pop off until like set 5 6. It's funny. The item deck, it was really the item decks that made it pop off. Peter Pan Shadow, very good card, very good card. Okay, 1 more pack of Floodborn. Let's see the enchanted, guys. Let's see the enchanted Cindy, enchanted Cinderella, maybe. Enchanted. Is there any enchanted songs this one? We have. Who was this again? Is it Tiana? I don't think it's not Tiana. Improvise. Ooh, Croquet Mallet also being played in today's meta. Oh, Zach, I can put this in the deck too. I can put this in the Blurple deck. This is going in the Blurple deck, Zach. Look at that, Zach. Look at that, Zach. We got 2 cards. We got 2 cards for your Blurple deck right here. We have, what is this card called again? Finders can know. It's the card from Beauty and the Beast. I know that for sure. I forget what this card's called too. Benja. There we go. Oh, a Jafar. Jafar Cobra. Love to see it. Love to see it. Uncommon Cheshire Cat. Uncommon Gaston. A rare Lucifer. Very nice. Very nice. Rare Lucifer. And then a rare weight set. Rare weight set. Uncommon. Diabolical Scheme. All right, all right. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We got some hits right here, but nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and move on to the Improvise is good right now. Everyone's running Iago Evasive. Oh yeah, Improvise is also played right now because of the Iago Evasive situation. I also like Hypnotic Strength. Hypnotic Strength is really good. People play Felicia. People play Lucifer right now too. Lucifer's seeing some play right now too. So we got some playables, which is cool. You know, we have some cards for our possible Infinity format and or the current format, because we might play a Blurple match, or we might just add it to our Blurple deck. But let's see what else we can pull from this first chapter. Now, guys, let's pray for the Elsa, shall we? Let's take a moment of silence and let's manifest this Elsa. Let's manifest this Elsa, guys. Here, I need to, let me use some scissors on this one because I don't want to mess this up in case there is an Elsa. I think even a Chinese Elsa is worth a decent amount. There we go. I think even a Chinese Elsa is worth a decent amount. That'd be cool. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. First chapter, Chinese booster boxes. Yeah, guys, make sure to get your first chapter boxes. Ravensburger.us. Well, you can't buy them immediately, but it's like a raffle, right? Let me go back to it real quick so you guys can see it. Bam. Oh, that's not. Oop. No. No. You're looking at the analytics. Sorry. Elsa. Yeah, booster bijou. Elsa. Elsa. Yeah, if you guys want your packs, apply for the raffle. Straight from Ravensburger. These Japanese slash Chinese Lorcana packs are not. Sorry, these Japanese slash Chinese Lorcana packs are not sent from any foreign distributors, at least not immediately. These are straight from Ravensburger in the U.S., so they have them available. And it says on their website, get them now before they're gone. So I think this is the last time you can get first chapter stuff, chat. I think this is the last time that you're going to be able to acquire first chapter sealed products. Whether it be Chinese, Japanese, English, French, blah blah blah, etc. I think this is the last time you can get it. So hype. Recommend that you guys go on their website. If you guys are collectors, if you guys don't have your, I mean, I have my first chapter already sealed, ready to go. Zach Stone has like a case. I have like one box just for myself, right? As like a sealed collection thing. Ooh, we have Jetsam. We have a Duke Weaseltown. Duke of Weaseltown. It's Wesselton. I know. I'm aware it's Wesselton. We have Mufasa. We have a Hercules, Aladdin the Street Rat. Hey, Flynn Ridems, uncommon. Remember this guy used to be like $4 back in the day. Um, Thinking Clear, something like that. Grandma Teasy. The Mirror. This card was so good in the early days of Ruby M. This was like when Ruby M was like Ruby Sapphire Hyper Control. We have a rare Maurice. Love that. Love to see that. And a common foil Tinkerbell. Yep. Not too, nothing too crazy. If I had to pick like any playables that are possible to play, it'd probably be these two. Maybe there's a world you still play Aladdin Street Rat, so you can get the, Shift Aladdin off or something. Next pack, first chapter. Let's see the Elsa in this one. Flynn Rider actually seeing play at the World Tournament too, which is hilarious. Did not expect that. Did not expect people to be running Flynn Rider in their decks. Multiple decks playing Flynn Rider, if I'm not mistaken. I know the aggro green steel this was playing, and I want to say some of the aggro green yellow decks were playing Flynn Rider as well. Genie, 2-cost. Dinglehopper meta. I remember Dinglehopper. Dinglehopper's a 1-cost item. That's something that should be looked into. We have the drawer. What's her name? I forget her name. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible at this. Wardrobe. The wardrobe. Oof. The card that got eroded. Cerberus. Ooh, Minnie Mouse for my Ruby Am enjoyers right there. Cut to the chase. If you guys did not know, the golden Mickey Mouse that you win at the DLCs is it's a Mickey BLT. It's this Mickey, right? But it's this artwork. It's the cut to the chase artwork from the other angle. So it's the front of Mickey Mouse. So it's cut to the chase. But it's like if you're looking at Mickey Mouse from where the castle is standing, and he's jumping with the scissors. That's the golden Mickey actually. Yeah, fun fact. We have what is this guy's name? Skipper the pirate? It's not. I forget his name. But I know he has an effect if you ask me. We have a LeFou, the Amber LeFou. Remember he used to see some play. Oh, the Blaster, Plasma Blaster, super rare. Oh, Shift Aladdin. Not my favorite because you can get this in the starter deck, so that's always not fun to see. And then a rare Lantern. Love to see that. Lantern was the goo. This card's pretty broken. This card's actually worth putting to the side. I think it'd see some play. I'll probably just have to keep these in my collection, honestly, for some nostalgia. For some classic nostalgia. First chapter nostalgia. Love to see it. By the way, wherever you guys are watching from, shout out you guys. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that follow button if you're watching from Twitch, etc. Ooh. Let's see. We got the Mickey Mouse Steamboat. Steamboat Mickey. We have a Pumbaa. Archimedes. Maleficent. That's Maleficent, yes. Prince Eric. This card was the Stones. Ooh, we have the cat. What is this? Sergeant Tibbs. While we do this, we're also testing our Disney fandom brain, right? And our card knowledge. Sergeant Tibbs, Vanilla, Jumba Chukiba, 5-cost, 4, 5 quest for 2. Actually, not a bad card in like sealed play. Uncommon Sven. Uncommon, one jump, ahead of the bread line. I like this card's so good. This card, man. I thought this card was gonna pop back off again because you can go bell turn one, turn two, one jump. And you can even go as far as like sail in the same turn. That's kind of like super duper ramp, right? We got Zeus, 4 cost Enigable Zeus with Rush. Remember that guy? And a Scar rare, and an uncommon Donald Duck Musketeer. Donald Duck Musketeer. Nothing too crazy in this pack, right? Right. I think the Zeus is a good card. But other than that, I'm actually gonna try and make a deck where we go bell turn one, popsicle, and then go one jump. Turn two. We sing one jump and play sail in the same turn. How much ink would we have? We would have turn two, you go ink to ink, one jump gets a 3 ink, sail, ink again gets a 4 ink, pass. Yeah, you can play a 5-cost character on turn 3 after that. And you can play the 5-cost Donald Duck, ink the top of your deck. Ooh. Ink a regular card. Then you have 7 next turn. That's not bad. That's like a hyper ramp. Hyper, super duper mega ramp. Betrayal, forget what it's called. Vicious Betrayal, something like that. Minnie Mouse, Freeze, Mickey Mouse Detective, love to see it. Goons! Let's go! Let's go, chat. Let's go. We pulled our chase. We pulled our chase. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come up. We got a Chinese Goons. Woo! This is what we wanted. This is what we were here for. This is the only thing we were here for. My Lorcana Goons. Yes. 1,000 times yes. That's what we wanted. Put this. You know what? We're gonna put this bad boy in a sleeve, right? All right. All right. We're gonna give this the enchanted treatment. We're gonna put the Goons in a sleeve. We're putting the Goons in a sleeve, right? No, stay with me here. We even got top loaders here. This is also like my workstation where I list all my cards and get them all ready, so I have all my stuff here. We're gonna put the Goons in the top loader, right? I know I believe I do have a Chinese Goons. I think Katie gave me one, but we're gonna give this the enchanted treatment to commemorate a Lorcana Goons live stream. We're gonna put it back here. Ugh. I just realized that I want to like write the date on it or something. So we're gonna write the date, and if you guys have been here for this stream, you guys are gonna then you guys know you guys are a part of this family. Okay, so shout out everybody here: Lucky, Bijou, Zach Stone, Kevin, Starlight, everybody. You guys are here for this date. It's 7/3/25. Damn, cool, dang. There we go, there we go. Sammy, the family, everybody, thank you guys for being here for this stream. I'm gonna put this back there. So every time we live stream, you see it up there, you'll know that it was part of this stream. When you guys are part of this family, you guys are part of the Lorcana Goons live stream family. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. And now we're gonna put this back there with the rest of our goons. Look at that. Look at that. Awesome. Making memories, man. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about, guys. It's all about savoring the moment, as I like to say. Always savor the moment. All right. We got Elsa. Goons. Yes, Javi. Here right on time, Javi. How's it going? How's it going? We got Rapunzel. We're opening some packs, Javi. Ravensburger hooked us up. They sent us some nice products. If Javi, in case you want some first chapter products, you can go ahead and the link in the description, but it's ravensburger.us. Ooh, and look at that. Legendary Surfer Stitch. I had no anticipation on that one. Oops. I just yanked it out. I didn't even think about it. So you can't buy the first chapter immediately. You can sign up as a raffle, right? Oh, Elsa, yeah, Elsa incoming. I'm hoping, dude. If you get second Goons, you and Zach should sign it and do a giveaway. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be super cool. Yeah, I'll probably do a giveaway with most of these cards, honestly. It's been a while since we've done a legendary, double legendary pack. It's been a while since I've done a giveaway. I know that somebody ordered a shirt on Fourth Wall, so I need to mail the shirt. And then we have Patreon and YouTube memberships, and I need to do giveaway for everybody who's a member and a Patreon member. So thank you for saying that, Straight Twisted. I will possibly do a giveaway on the Market Watch tomorrow for some of these cards that we pulled. But if we get the second goons, I'll definitely do that right now for the live stream. Another legendary. Another legendary. Yeah, and if you guys want to be a part of the Patreon, YouTube members, all the buttons are there and whatnot, and well, you'll be part of the monthly giveaways there too. Huge pack, huge pack. Let's see it. Let's see Elsa. Oh, it's John Silver. What's up, Kevin? Hey, what's up, Xba? How's it going? 619. How's it going? Is that San Diego? 619. Is that what that is? Double Lego? Yeah, double dairy. A double dairy pack. Double dairy. Big cow and a common foil. Simba protective cub. Love to see that. Love to see that. No, the foil was the foil was the Simba Boofy fish. The foil was the Simba. Foil was the Simba. Gosh, I wish I had more packs to open. We're having a blast here, guys. Ooh, the homie Bijou in here. What's up, fam? Yep. Yep. We got the whole Lorcana fam in here. Cool. So 2 legendaries in that pack. Very nice. Very nice. Doesn't happen very often. Does not happen very often. A double dairy pack. Double dairy. Get it? It's a cow. Double dairy. Double legendary. Lorcana. What's good, my brother? I know someone who needs that foil Simba. Boofy fish. Who? Who is it? Is it someone local to you? Is it someone local to you, Boofy fish? I'll mail it to you. I'll mail it to you. I'll mail it to you right now. I'll mail this to you right now, Boofy fish. Watch. You guys want to see how I work? You guys want to see how I work? We get an envelope. We get an envelope, and then we find a pen. Does this pen work? I don't know my work pen. Oh, here's my work pen. We find a pen. All right. And then we write Boofy fish. Boofy fish. And then we put goons up here. That's our ad. We'll put a return address. You guys can't see my return address. You guys can't see my return address. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's super secret. It's super secret, and I do have a TCG player store, but I don't promote it because I don't want you guys to know my return address. I'm sorry. We're gatekeeping. You guys can't know. But Boofy fish address, bam, and then we get a top loader. Right. We get a top loader for don't put your address in the comments, Joseph, aka Boofy. Just I think you have texted me your address, but just text me the address again. Lamau, it'll look good in a certain someone's Johnny aggro. Oh, it's for Johnny. It's for Johnny, bro. Yes. Does Johnny also play snakes in his aggro? Does he play Cusco's in his aggro? Let's see. I didn't pull any Lilos. What else does Johnny play? I'll mail it to Johnny, bro. Dingle Hopper, no, there's no way he plays Dingle Hopper. Saw right through the hand. No, you didn't see it. Stop lying, Javi. Stop lying. Now, Javi, you can come. You can know my address. You can come over whenever you want, buddy. Yeah, I got you. Let's see. What else does he play? Cusco's? Does he play Cusco's in his hyper aggro? Does he play Arthur still? I'll send him an Arthur, bro. We're sending little Johnny and Arthur. We're sending him the Simba. What else do we send little Johnny for his hyper aggro deck, chat? Does he play Criminal Mind? Maleficent? Oh, no Maleficents yet. Ordering 100 pizzas to my address right now. That's crazy. It's gonna be a crazy 4th of July. Does he play Cusco and Snake? Does he play Cusco and Snake in his hyper aggro? Let's see. Who else? Tiana? No, he doesn't play Tiana. There's a Mims. There's some Evasives. Merlins. And is he playing Winnie the Pooh Honey Wizard? Kevin owes us pizza, so he needs that hobby. Oh, I do owe us. They say I owe them pizza. That's cap though. That's big lie. That's big lie. Big lie. Saw right through the hand. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Zoom challenge. Zoom and was it Zoom and enhance? Zoom and enhance. Oh yeah. So we're busting some SUV stuff. Okay. So now we got some hyper aggro stuff for little Johnny. Mickey Mouse True Friend, maybe? Is he playing that? No. This is gonna be the Johnny stack now. So we have a Johnny stack and we have a Sammy stack. We don't gotta mail the Sammy stack, but we gotta mail the Johnny stack. So this is gonna go to the Johnny stack. Remember, Boofy Fish, text me your address. I know you have my number, please. But that's how. And then we need a stamp. We need to stamp it. One sec. Where am I stamp that? You always got to stamp your mail, fellow TCG sellers, because if you don't, then You're gonna be sad because I've done that before. I've sent out like 10. There we go. We put this in here for Boofy Fish once we see what else we pulled, and he's got, and we filled in order. What's up, Zach? What's up, Javi? What's up, Zach? Says Javi. Thank you, Brody. No, thank you. Thank you, Boofy Fish. Goat. No, you guys are the goats. You guys are the goats for being in here. You guys are the goats for being in here. There's so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the Lorcana space. There's a lot of people who just don't want to play Lorcana right now, or people who are like, I'm giving up on this game, and we're keeping the game alive, guys. We're keeping the game alive. I'd call him to show him, but I had to make him go touch grass. Oh yeah, sometimes the kids gotta go outside, man. Sometimes the kids gotta go outside and touch grass. We got Jafar, we had me, a Jasmine right there. Ooh, Tinkerbell. Remember when we used to the Tiny Tactician? Remember when we used to shift on this Tinkerbell Tiny Tactician? Pongo, Old Rascal. We have Shield of Virtue, classic Frying Pan, classic Goofy, a Musketeer. We have a rare Iago. We have a super rare Hans. Ooh, bro, one of the craziest villains of all time, and a foil common wardrobe. Let's see, any Mulan and or hyper aggro stuff here? Nope, no Mulan, no hyper aggro. If you guys see any Mulan or hyper aggro, you guys point it out. You guys point it out. I'd call him to show him, but he's got to go touch grass. I love that. I love that you're making your children touch grass, Joseph. Kids nowadays, am I right? We got Megara, a forget this card's name. Sebastian. Yeah, Sebastian. Ooh, this is cool. I actually play Maleficent currently in my Ruby Amethyst list, so this is really fun. This is really cool. Now I have a Chinese Maleficent for my deck. Love to see that. Donald with Ward, Simba, what is this, True King? This card's currently relevant in the meta. I think this is nice. We have a Tangled card. Forgot what it's called. Ooh, Jasper. Yes, Jasper. Got a Jasper. Ursula's Cauldron. This card was broken back then. And an Aurora. That quest for 2. A rare Jafar. Any Jafar is out there. And a rare foil. Nope. Poisonous Apple. And we have a rare foil. To rare foil this time. Can we get a Cusco? Hey, if it's not Baroque. It's an action, I believe, and you grab an item from your discard pile. 3 cost, uninkable. Not the best cards. Some of the first chapter cards were very questionable, for lack of a better term. This is personal stack right there. That's for me. Oh, this will go over here, actually. I like the Maleficent. Pay 3 ink, play a character with 2/2, and you draw a card. Not at all, not bad at all. I think 1 willpower and one strength is worth that. We have Tinkerbell, Evasive Stitch, new dog. Very nice, very nice. Yzma, Philosocrates, Phil, Danny DeVito. We pulled Danny DeVito. Magic Mirror. He's got a sword. We've all got swords. That's like my favorite. That's like my favorite like Disney scene. It's like my top 5 Disney scenes. Is that scene in the middle of One Jump where he pulls out a sword and he's like, he's got a sword, and then, you idiot, we've all got swords. It's so funny. I remember being a kid and just laughing and just dying at that. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Pizza party at Ninja tomorrow, bro. I couldn't get a pizza party. I was trying to get a pizza party going for Worlds, and a couple people showed up, but it wasn't enough people. And I think tomorrow being 4th of July, I think we're gonna get less people at Ninja, but because it's a very family day. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Beast. Zach's buying pizza tomorrow though. We have a White Rabbit's pocket watch. Heck yeah. Super rare Mickey Mouse. This isn't the Artful Rogue. This is the Artful Rogue. This one comes enchanted. Mickey Mouse Artful Rogue. And a common foil Scar. Common foil Scar. You want to know a funny story about this card? The Mickey Mouse Artful Rogue. When this card first came out, when Lorcana first came out, it was extremely expensive, in case you guys didn't know. But I remember I listed this card on TCG Player, and it was like the first week that Lorcana came out, and it was a non-foil, and it was listed at like $4, and it sold for like $4, right? It sent out, yeah, the Dark Ages, exactly, the Dark Ages. It sent out, and probably like a week later, I get a message from the buyer, and they were like, hey, can I get a refund on the card, because like it has like a little like whitening or something. And they sent me like a picture, and it was like the tiniest little whitening up here, and like I really wasn't tripping, right? But at the time, like when they bought it, the card was selling for like $4 plus shipping, so it was like a $5 transaction. And when I look at the price of the card that day, which is the day he messaged me or they messaged me, whatever, the card was like 20 cents. The card was like 20 cents already, and I was like, oh, what the heck? And I was like, are they just trying to get like a refund because the card fell so much, right? So like obviously like I didn't send like a full refund, but I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Like that's so silly because it was like the tiniest amount of whitening. But yeah, I understand too. I understand too. It was Lorcana. And that also taught me to make sure I have tape on all the top loaders because they said that there wasn't tape on that top loader, and I was like, interesting. But whatever, you know. And I remember thinking like, I'm pretty sure I put tape on the top loader. But yeah, you know, we just did the dark ages. Those were the dark ages, Datacon, where we just had to, you know, deal with the pricing. That was crazy. And it happened to me again too with like Be Prepared because I remember like I listed too many Be Prepareds and somebody bought one and I sold out and it was impossible to find Lorcana cards at the time. So I had a message to buyer and be like, hey, sorry, I ran out of B preps. I can't fulfill this order. And they were like, oh, I'm leaving you a bad review because you're only doing that because the card went up from $5 to $10. And I was like, what the heck? Like the $5 is not that important. I didn't realize, dude. And I was like, I'm sorry. It's impossible to find Lorcana. I can't find you a Be Prepared, you know? So that was a thing. Captain Hook, love to see that, love to see it. And now we can find all these cards in abundance. This card is really good. This is, you know, I like playing this card currently still in like Ruby Amethyst, but you can just play Rafiki too because you probably play more purple cards. Sorry, Amethyst Steel, not Ruby Amethyst Steel. We have Tamatoa, Pascal. Ooh, this card. We have Eye of the Fates. I used to love playing this card in my green, purple, or blue green high five deck. Ooh, Grab Your Swords. Somebody played Grab Your Swords on me today online, and it killed my board, and I was very surprised. I was like, why are you playing double Grab Your Swords in this meta? Did not expect it. Who is this? This is Maximus. Super Maximus, perfect just-in-time target for this meta. And an uncommon, a foil Pascal. Uncommon foil Pascal. Love to see that one. Is Johnny playing Pascal? Boofy Fish? Maybe Johnny's playing Pascal. I'll put that in the hyper aggro piles. You never know. He could be playing Pascal. 2 more packs, guys. 2 more packs. Let's see. What do we got? We got Hey. Love to see it. Elsa. Merlin. Aladdin. We got Scar here. We got a Cheshire Cat. Anna. Belle. A rare genie. The powerful genie. Something like that. A rare. Ooh, a Maui demigod. These are the cards that you got from the D23 section. Nah, not right now, but might be good in the meta. Okay, I'll go ahead and still send the Pascals over in case you guys want to try them out. Common foil Megara. Nothing too crazy here. 1 more pack left, guys. 1 more pack left. Last pack magic. Can we get some else's in the chat? Can we get some else's in the chat? Chat. Can we get some else's in the chat? Elsa hype. Let's see an Elsa. Okay, it's gonna be the Pascals instead of the Cusco because they only fit in 1 top loader. Sorry about that. But the Johnny stack is looking pretty good unless we play like a Maleficent or something. All right, last pack magic, guys. Let's see it. The snowflakes, Elsa. Let's see it. Spirit of Winter. Is it going to be winter in the summer? Can we get some snow? Ooh, Friends on the other side. Ooh, is he playing Friends? Is Johnny playing Friends? Very interesting. Elsa, let's go. Let's see it, guys. Let's see it. We have Break, Gaston, and the Flames. Elsa, yes, Lester, yes, straight. That's a straight twisted. Boofy Fish, I feel the energy. Smash. All right. Cindy. We have a rare Robin Hood's thing. Super rare Taka. All right, this is the last one. Is it an enchanted? It's not an enchanted. No Elsa. But it's an uncommon. Is it an uncommon for Johnny's Hyper Aggro deck? Let's go. And it's a Shield of Virtue. Foil Shield of Virtue. Love to see it. Don't love to see it. It's okay. You know, so sometimes we get some hits. Maybe this means that if you guys order the first chapter through ravensburger.us, which you can find in the link description down below, you'll pull an enchanted Elsa from your Chinese, Japanese, and or English first chapter packs that you can possibly order right now. Be sure to enter that raffle down below in the description, guys, because you guys have chances to get them. And I'm pretty sure this is the last chance you're going to be able to have to get first chapter stuff. But friends on the other side, not sure if this is going in your hyper aggro deck, Mr. Boofy Fish, but I'm going to add it in there anyways. Please, please, please feel free to message me. We're going to stuff these in the top loader. Get these in there. I don't think they all fit in one top. They do. They do all fit in one top loader. Bam. Look at that. Got them in the top loader. We'll put a little tape in there. Little tape in there as well to make sure that they stay secure. Like so. Boop, boop. There you go. Get this in here. Might need a second stamp because it's a little bit hefty. Lick it up. Sorry, I don't have like a I don't have a little thing, and there you go. Ready to go. Bam, ready to go. 2 Boofy Fish. Sorry about my terrible writing. 2 Boofy Fish. Yes, there we go, dude. I got you. I'll make sure to drop it off. I gotta send some One Piece cards in this in the mail before they close, so I'll be sure to drop it off and expect that in the mail soon. Some Chinese Lorcana cards. Yeah, dudes. Thank you guys for watching. Let me go ahead and go through the pulls. I think really the best stuff we pulled was Stitch and the Stitch and the John Silver. Sorry if you guys couldn't hear me. This was probably the best pulls, the Stitch and the John Silver. Followed by some meta playable cards. We have Improvise, Peter Pan Shadow, Lucifer. We have the Croquet Mallet, and we have a Lantern and our Flynn Items. Very nice, very nice. We also pulled Maurice's Workshop, which is a playable, and a Alice, which is a legendary. So 3 legendaries from 20 packs. 3 legendaries from 20 packs. You normally get around 4 legendaries for the 24 packs. So it kind of seems close to a decent even ratio, I think. Not too bad, not too bad. So we got Sammy's cards here. Sammy's Mulan cards, the Mulan stack. Looking pretty good. Improvise. I almost forgot about that one, Sammy. Almost forgot about Improvise. Is also a Mulan card. Yep, yep. Gotta make sure we got all the Mulan cards for Sammy and the fam. And then let me see. Any other Mulan cards you guys see? Or any other Mulan cards I missed? Did you talk about the Lorecast already? I have not. I have not necessarily talked about the Lorecast already. I am not surprised. Oh wait, we got 4 legendaries, chat. We got 4 legendaries. Okay, so real quick before we talk about the Lorecast. 4 legendaries. Better ratios in my opinion already than the English, right? Because 24 packs and sometimes you get 4 legendaries, and 20 packs and we got the 4 legendaries. No enchanted, but still some decent hits. Yeah, and then some pretty decent cards here like Shield of Virtue, Cusco. Nothing else that's Mulan related though. So Sammy, I got your stuff here. I'll be sure to try and send it with my cousin. Maybe he can go ahead and drop it off to you guys on Saturday if he goes to Ninja this Saturday. But worst case scenario, I take it to Caesar myself, and he'll give it to you. So thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, so Lorecast. I didn't watch the whole Lorecast, but I got kind of the gist of it, right? 2,048 player cap. Kind of sad because I think there was an expectation for a higher cap if they were going to give us less events per region. So like people have been saying, rightfully so, you're going to have to pay a lot more if you want to travel to the DLCs that are not the 3 in North America. So it does kind of feel like we're only getting 3 DLCs. I didn't expect anything other than what they mentioned though from the first Worlds announcement. Like I don't. It's probably like very very difficult to add extra dates and plan whole events. So if they curated X amount of time and like efforts and labor for only 16 DLCs, it's probably going to be set in stone that it's only 16 for this season. I don't necessarily think they're going to do anything like add any more official DLCs. Because that kind of stuff you probably got to plan like way in advance. And I'll give them credit where credit is due. I was pretty surprised that they brought up the whole political situation going on in the United States, because they straight up said we cannot predict that, and a lot of these plans were made prior to they said pretty much all plans were made prior to any new information that has been coming out in the news cycle, and yeah, it makes sense. It's not the same world it was a week ago, a year ago, right? So when they were planning these things out, they couldn't have expected, oh yeah, travel restrictions and all this stuff. So I understand where they're coming from to how much they probably had allocated to be able to make DLCs, and so I don't think they're gonna add any more than 16 DLCs. I got the implication though that they were gonna do like more events other than DLCs, maybe those fan events that they kind of talked about in the first year of Lorcana. They kind of mentioned they were trying to do more fan events, so maybe that's what they're implying. Maybe it's only 16 DLCs because they're going to do non DLC events. That could be a thing. I know there's like a big emphasis on the community right now on like, hey, we want other chances to win our nationals, to win a nationals invite. Like it would be maybe interesting if they started collabing with like Gen Con, PPG, Charlie's Collectible Show, some of these huge tournaments that get like 300 people. What if like the top four or the top eight also get an invite to nationals or something? That way, because I think that's really what it boils down to for a lot of the competitive scene is like just having more opportunities to be able to make it to nationals. Because if you go to the website on Lorcana, like advertises this could be you could be a world champion, right? And I think you just need more events for that to happen. But I am gonna make a whole video on that. I wanted to wait for the lore cast because I was working on a video this week on it, and then as I was talking on camera, I was like, you know what, like they're gonna make an announcement on Thursday, so I don't want to like make and drop a video and then they end up announcing other stuff, and I just I just sound like I'm whining for nothing. So I do want to give like Team Lorcana the benefit of the doubt and things like that. So like but yeah, I'm just gonna make a whole video separate talking about my feelings on that kind of thing. But like again, I'm very optimistic about the game. I'm very optimistic about the game and the collectability of it. I do think that rotation is going to be very interesting and it's going to be decent for the community, especially like collectible wise. Like they're going to start printing first chapter. I get the feeling, at least I think they are. So that's going to be interesting. I think that's going to keep the game's interest up for in terms of collectibles sake, which can go a long way in the meantime. Like ideally, I think in a perfect world, like there's just more events. The Lorcana just has more events. It doesn't have to be more DLCs either. It could just be more like official events of different sizes and stuff. So I'm looking forward to see what they do with the rest of the pre-announcements before the season actually starts. Because I got like the implication that they haven't announced everything, right? But like I said, separate video for all that. Be sure to stay tuned for that one. But yeah, Zach and I got also Japanese and we got Japanese and first chapter and Floodborne boxes as well, but we haven't opened those yet. So we want to do like I'm gonna use some of those for like social media too. I might do like an Instagram live stream or do some stuff where we give out packs at the booth via Instagram or and post it on Instagram and stuff. But for now, I got a little bit of time left. I'm gonna play one game with the Chinese croquet mallet and Chinese Peter Pan Shadow so that we can really use these and test them out. Oh, why isn't my phone charging? My phone should be charging. Hey, for someone who hasn't been able to get cards till set 3, do you think it's worth it to try and get sets 1 and 2? It just depends, Thomas Caged, on what it is that you're trying to get the cards for. Like, are you trying to get the cards for collectability's sake, like for your collection? Like, do you just want sealed boxes, or are you getting them because you want cards to play with in your decks? Because if you want cards to play with in your decks, the set's gonna get rotated out. Oh, come on, just one more pack. Oh, I wish. I wish I could do one more pack, bro. I wish. I don't have the Japanese Lorcana with me immediately with me right now. Otherwise, I would tell Zach, you know what? These are mine. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Thomas Cage. I think if you want to add to your collection, I think it's a very good buy right now. Infinity format seems fun. I don't think it's going to be the most prioritized format, however, in terms of the local tournament landscape or like other like there's only one DLC for Infinity format, so I don't think there's much of a need to buy those old sets for like competitive play. Yeah, mostly just to play. Yeah, like I think you might be chill on that. I just think it's if if you don't have one sealed though. If you don't have one sealed yet, then I think you're missing out. I think it's a cool thing to have sealed. I think competitive play though, sets 1 and 2, I would say set 1 is probably the better option. Personally, I would say set 1's probably the better option. I think cards, because we know that some cards are getting reprinted already from set 1, so I think it might be a little bit more of a safer bet. But you can get the Tinkerbell. You can always pull an enchanted Tinkerbell. That's always really nice, right? And the enchanted Tinkerbells have been going up. So like from a competitive perspective, I would probably only look into like set 1. That's just my opinion though, right? And I think set 1 is the one that you can get from the raffle on the website. Yes, it is. It is. It is actually. So I'm going to go ahead and there we go. I'm gonna turn off that so that we can play a game of Pixelborn before we call it a day. And there we go. Make myself a little smaller here. Bring you down. There we go. You guys can see everything, right? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Okay, so we're gonna play a game of Pixelborn with the Chinese cards. See if the camera's working. Test it out. Test it out. This. Why isn't the camera working? I'm not sure why the camera's not working now on Pixelborn. Oh, maybe because of this. Where's my other video capture device? Is it this one? No. Okay, 1 second. Yes. I'm gonna have to refresh. There we go. Move this over like this a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and get a game in, shall we? We're playing with the Blurple again. Hopefully we don't lag. So if I start lagging, you guys let me know. Hey, how's it going, man?
Yo, what's up?
Just letting you know I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Just give you a heads up.
Okay, no problem.
Cool. Looking like you're going first. So is a half cut okay?
Yes.
Cool. Let me just shuffle real quick. True, true. I can always just enter and let fate decide. Yeah, there you go, Thomas. There you go. That's a really good way to look at it, Thomas. I would enter Thomas and then let fate decide. That's really good. Straight Twisted. Do we know what is confirmed to be getting reprinted? I have seen a few, but not sure. We only know a couple, but they did say that starting at Gen Con, they're going to reveal more Fabled cards, so we're going to see more reprints for sure. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the mulligan. I need to get my cam set up. Boofy Fish, let me know how if it's like lagging bad. Hopefully it's not. We need to jam some games in. My skills have been trash lately. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm always down to jam games. Let me know if you ever just want to play games on Fight Club, you know? Okay, I'm going to mulligan away everything but the bell and the sail because I really want to see Popsicle plus ramp.
4.
Okay, I'm going to alter 5.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So, no Popsicle. Unfortunate for me. Or unfortunate for us, because we're in this together. No Popsicle. Yeah, guys, let me know how the stream is looking now that I'm using Pixelborn. It always slows down when I start a game, for whatever reason. Alright. Half cut, and good luck, have fun, man.
Yes, you do. Okay, I'll ink a Maui and pay 1 for Popsicle draw. Roll banish it, play a bell, and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. I like your ink counters, by the way. That's the.
Thank you.
That's cool. Okay, so I will go ahead and I'm just gonna ink a Merlin Goat, and I will have to pass there.
Okay. Ready to draw. I will ink Tamatoa, pay 2 for a Sail of the Azurite Sea, draw. I'll ink Greystone Dragon, quest for 1, and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. I don't think I need friends on the other side right now. I will ink friends.
Yeah.
I will pay 2 for sale as well. I'll draw a card. And I will ink a bell. And I will
Okay.
pass.
Alright. Ready? Draw. I will ink a fishbone quill. Pay 4 for Grammatella. 1, 2. I'll take this. I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. I will ink a Finder's Keepers.
Yeah.
Play Rabbit for 4. Draw
Okay.
a card. And I will pass.
Alright. Ready?
I am not getting enough ramp. More ramp would be nice. We're playing on the back
Grammatella
burner
will
here.
sing How Far I'll Go.
Yep.
1, 2. I'll take this. This goes with Inkwell. I'll pay 1 for a popsicle draw. Ink a Tipo. Pay 4. Another Grammatella. 1, 2. I'll take this. This under. Yep. Come here. And quest for 1 and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Oof, no popsicle either. We have no way to like go wide on the board, unfortunately. And like we need to clear. This is rough. We either go rabbit or we either go crab. Yeah, we need a more ramp for sure. Um, I get no. Yeah, I'm gonna sing Friends, and then we probably play Fox. I'm gonna go ahead and sing Friends with my rabbit.
Okay.
Bro, I really need a popsicle. What the heck? Everything I have is 3 and 4 costs. This deck is not it, I think. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play Fox for 3. Bounce
Okay.
back our rabbit.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Yep.
We'll ink a bell, and Fox is gonna trade into a grandma.
Yep.
And I have to pass.
Okay. Ready?
I have 8 cards in hand, by the way.
Okay. Thank you. Draw. Place this.
Yeah, Joseph, if you ever want to play, man, just text
Grammatella will
me, hit me up on
sing How
Discord. I'm
Far
always
I'll
on to play on
Go.
Fight Club.
Take this.
I don't keep like all my decks or cards on me. Like I leave a lot of stuff at Ninja, so that's why I don't always have a deck on me. So it might be a little bit easier to play on
Pay 4
other
for
ways.
Scrooge McDuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. So just everything under. I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Okay, draw for turn. You're at 7.
Yeah.
7 ink. We're at 3. No characters on board. I'm gonna ink a goat, and I'll just play crab plus bell for 6.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. And draw.
Video on YouTube's looking a little choppy. Yeah, I really don't know why. Every time like as soon as I play a game on Pixelborn, it just starts doing that.
Okay.
Like everything's fine up until that point, and like it looks good on my end.
I'll ink a hideaway.
Any advice? I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
What up, my goon?
Hey, thanks for
Banish
joining
Fox
the
to
Goon
play
Squad
a
community and
bell.
following Ultra Lord.
Pay
Love
8
that.
for
Love the Jimmy Neutron reference.
Sanatoa, bring back 1 pops. And quest for 3 to 7 and pass.
Hey, draw for turn. Oof. Okay. I will go ahead and we'll ink a big Tamatoa, and for
Okay.
7, I'm just gonna play Hades on your
Yep.
Tamatoa. And I'll use Crab to clear your grandma. I'll give Challenger
Okay.
to my Bell, and Bell will clear
Yep.
your Scrooge.
Yep.
And I have to pass there.
Okay. Ready. And draw.
Hopefully he just runs out of gas.
I'll pay 2 for a sail. Draw. Pay 1 for popsicle. Draw. Okay. Guess. Pay 5 for Maui. Quest for 2. And pass.
Okay, draw for turn. Hmm. 7. Big think, big think. I'm pretty sure we bounce back our Hades here. And then we use Fox to bounce it back. We clear the other Bell with Fox. He just played Maui, doesn't challenge anything. Then we play a Rabbit. And then next turn we can kill the Maui with a Crab Elsa play. That's a play. I'll use Hades to clear a Bell.
Yep.
I will then play Fox for 3. Bounce back
Okay.
my Hades. This will... not yet. I will play a Rabbit for 4 after that and draw.
Yep.
Hmm. Fox will clear the Bell.
Okay.
I'll ink a Tipo, and I'll pass
Yep.
there.
Okay.
5 in hand.
Draw. Okay, thank you. We'll do 8 for Tamatoa. Bring back 1 popsicle. They won't play popsicle. Draw.
Well, what up, my goon?
Um. I'll just pass right there.
Ooh, sorry, 1 second. I got something in my eye.
Yeah, no problem.
Ooh. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
No problem.
There we go. Ooh, that's in my eye. Okay, so I will draw. You play Tamatoa, right?
Yep.
Draw for turn, 4 cards in hand. Okay. So if I sail, I go to 6. I ink twice, I go to 9. And then I can Hades his thing again. I think we do that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start off by paying 2 ink for a sail to draw a card.
Great.
Amazing. We haven't seen a single popsicle, so this card's just dead. Okay, so I will ink a Tamatoa.
Yep.
And from there, we will also ink a Cusco. And then I'll pay another 7 for Hades on your big Tamatoa. So that's 3. I have 1 left.
Okay.
So that means I have 10. And I'll pass there.
Alright. Draw.
Maybe I didn't need to ink.
Okay. I'll pay 7 for lucky time. And 3 to brawl your rabbit.
Okay, I'll draw for the rabbit.
And then I'll pass.
Okay, draw for turn. I will play also for 5. Exert your Maui. I will play Crab for 3 to bump up my Elsa. And we'll... first we'll play Rabbit after that, though, and draw. And then Elsa will clear the Maui. And then I'll quest for 2. Right on the board, and I'll pass.
Alright. Draw.
Oh wait, I can't play rabbit. That's wrong. Because I played Elsa plus. That's not right. I didn't play what I drew.
Sorry, I think you're muted. I can't
Oh,
hear you. I don't know if
sorry.
you're
I can't
trying
play.
to.
I used too much. I used too much ink. I can't play rabbit.
Ah, okay, okay,
Yeah, sorry, but I'm just gonna skip my draw phase. But the Elsa and the crab is all.
okay.
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah.
fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I'm just not gonna draw. Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
Whoops. Yeah, I miscounted that. Oh, that wasn't right.
My top decks are horrible. It's not gonna help. I think I just passed right there. Yeah, just passed.
Okay, so I'm not gonna draw because I drew for that
Yeah,
rabbit on
yeah,
accident. But I'm just gonna play the rabbit and draw.
yeah. Fine.
I will play friends for 3.
Okay.
I will play a popsicle for 1.
Yeah.
I'll ink a sail, and then I'll play Great Stone, and then
Yeah.
I will quest for 3,
Okay.
and I will pass there.
All right. Draw. That's crazy. I guess pay 8 for big Sisu.
Okay.
And should rabbit.
Draw for the
Pay,
rabbit.
yeah. Pay 2 for lucky diamond on my Sisu. Gain 3 and pass.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I'll use Great Stone Dragon. Give me an ink that's already
Yep.
used. I will, let's see, 12. Oh no, 11. It's 11 that I have active. So I'll play an Elsa for 5.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 available. Hmm. It's the way to do this. It's the way to do this. Play another crab for 3.
Okay.
This crab will pump up the Elsa and it'll swing
Yep.
into the Sisu. And then we'll quest for 3.
Yep.
And then I have 3. Done. Drink. I'll into. I'll pass.
Okay. Ready and draw. Oh,
Escándalo! How's it going,
there we
Beamer?
go.
How's it going? What's good? What's up, Quest with Cole? How's it going? How's it going?
2 for a coil. Ink a brawl. We'll do -2 on 80s, and pay 3 for Sisu your 80s.
Hmm.
I guess 2 for diamond Sisu for 1 and pass.
Okay, draw for turn. I'll start off using Great Stone and I'll put a character into my discard. It'll be Elsa. I mean, yeah, it'll be Elsa.
Yeah.
So I have 13. I will pay 5 for Finders Keepers.
Yep.
Draw 3. 1, 2, and 3. I will pay 1 for a popsicle.
Okay.
We're drawing booty. We're drawing buns off of this. This is not what I wanted to see at all. And I'll quest for 2 here.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. 1 sec. From here, I will simply play a Tipo and use no effect, and I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. Finally.
No, is it the Tamatoa?
No, it's a
Oh, okay.
workshop.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Oh, that's another way. That's definitely a good
Yeah.
one.
Pay 1 for sphere. Pay 1 draw with Morris.
Mhm.
Whew, that was so long. I'm gonna banish 2 pops. Pay 6 for Tamatoa. Bring back 2 pops.
Mhm.
I guess I quest for 1 and pass.
Draw for turn. You have 2 pops in hand, right? Oh,
Yep.
Great Stone. So I have 14 to use. I will quest for 3.
Okay.
We'll play Hades on your Tamatoa.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll just play Fox to bounce back to Hades for 3.
Sure.
You're at lots. And I'll play the Peter Pan Shadow and I'll pass.
Okay.
Oop.
Ready and draw.
2, 3, 4, 5,
We
6.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on board. Okay, I'll wait.
Yes, 6.
I think I just have it right there. Yeah, basically shift, quest for 3, and
Oh,
dime for 3.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, you had it. Okay, good GG's, man. Oh no, yeah, dude, my hand was so I wasn't drawing anything. I drew like 3 tomatoes, no popsicles. Yeah, and then you weren't drawing anything either.
Yeah, bro. My start of game was nice, but after I drew like small Sisu, brawl, big Tamatoa, you AIDS, and after another big Tamatoa, you AIDS it. After
Yeah.
a sphere, I was like, can I find something to do?
Yeah, I thought I was
And
coming back. I really thought I was coming back, and
yeah,
I just
I thought you were too.
off the Finder Skeevers, I was like, let me just. Good games though, good games, bro.
Yeah, good game, man.
All right, we'll see you.
See ya.
There you have it, folks. They got the first game. Yeah. Poor stream status. Poor YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. I wonder why. I wonder why my stream slows down the moment I start a game. GG's. Yes, GG's, Bimier. GG's. GG's indeed. The stream is looking better now. Every time like the game's done, the stream gets a little better, right? If I'm not mistaken. Cause this looks good now. This looking good now.
Well, what up, my goon?
Hey, thanks for following, Freezem. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for following. Hit that follow button. Beamer also. Let's see the Ruby Am Goo. The Ruby Amethyst Goo, bro. I do have the deck over there, but I gotta get going because I have some stuff to do today. Unfortunately, have to call it a day a little early. But thanks for being in the stream. If you guys do want to see the Ruby Amethyst Goo, I'll post the deck list that I'm using for Ruby Am in the Discord. So join the Discord down below. Remember, guys, if you want to get your first chapter stuff, links in the description below for the Ravensburger website, because it's your last time you're going to be able to get first chapter products. So if you're trying to get some of these first chapter Rise of the Floaterborn, Japanese, Chinese, and they have the English first chapter on there also. The link is in the description down below. You can go ahead and sign up for like a raffle for a chance to win that. And then, yeah, let me know how that goes. So good luck to anybody who's going to do that. But we'll see you goons next time. I have a video coming out this weekend about all the DLC news and everything. That's what